Imam Husayn says goodbye.
Hal min nasirin yansurna. Is there anyone who can help us? Is there anyone who grants us security? Is there anyone who seeks justice so he supports us? Is there anyone who fears the fire so he defends us?
A reminder for all to hear, for the miracle of Karbala is here, that no matter how many times you tell this tale, it will never grow old, it will never grow stale. For the Prophet himself has said, there is a heat in the hearts of the believers for the martyrdom of Al-Husayn, which shall never extinguish.
How strange is this pain in our hearts for Husayn.
How strange is this pain in our hearts for Husayn. It shall never be relinquished.
For the reality of what took place that day is all the more unbearable than these words I say. Today is a day of immense pain. Today is a day of death.
Today is a day of immense pain. Today is a day of death, of the snatching of rights. Today is a day of grief and sorrow. And today is a day of loneliness for Imam Husayn.
Habib ibn Muzahir is gone.
Habib ibn Muzahir has gone.
Joan has gone. Hur has gone.
Joan has gone. Hur has gone.
Ali Akbar has fallen in the battlefield.
This son of Husayn. And it has already happened that the mirror of prophethood has been slain. And the children's thirst is unbearable under the scorching sun. Husayn has given permission to Abbas, his father's other son, to take the water skin and go. And so Abbas has fought like his father Ali.
To take the water skin and go. And so Abbas has fought like his father Ali through the thronging crowds of enemies who are trying to stop water from reaching the blessed Prophet's own tree.
And so Zaynab and the women, the children in the tents.
And so Zaynab and the women, the children in the tents, have witnessed Uncle Abbas leaving to try and quench their thirst. But their thirst has remained, and all the heroes have died on the path of Husayn.
But their thirst has remained, and all the heroes have died on the path of Husayn. Abbas now lies in this burning land. His blood has mixed with the sands.
And the soldiers have mocked them too long, fighting for dunya and money.
Husayn stands alone, tired and thirsty.
The bodies of his friends littering the battlefield, torn limbs and broken bones. Ali Asghar's thirst has been quenched, and now the time has come for Husayn to bid farewell. He turns to his family and asks that He turns to his family and asks
that my body may not under the open sky bask. Give me an old cloth so that I may wear it underneath.
He turns to his family and asks that my body may not under the open sky bask. Give me an old cloth so that I may wear it underneath.
And they shall trample my body and break my spine. But O Zaynab,
you must stay strong.
For to the family of the Prophet do you belong. An old worn cloth was brought to our Husayn with holes.
But in the end they even snatched this. Those terrible souls. Husayn put on his helmet and his armor, with him leaving also who would protect the lady's honor.
The ladies who were raised in the lap of prophethood surrounded the Imam where he stood. He was their pillar of security, their valiant man of purity, the defender of their sanctity. They held his clothes as the children cried, "Why does Imam have to leave? Have we not seen how Ali Akbar died? How Abbas was slain while he had tried to bring us water, and now this, our Imam.
And now this, our Imam, is also leaving in the defense of Islam. Little girls kept begging Husayn not to leave. They clung to his greaves. They gripped his sleeves. How can he explain to these young souls that the enemies outside will not leave them alone?
How can he explain to these young souls that the enemies outside will not leave him alone?
They clung to his greaves, they gripped his sleeves. How can he explain to these young souls that the enemies outside will not leave them alone? Husayn bade his family farewell.
Husayn bade his family farewell. O the last of my family and the Prophet's progeny, you are the last of what remains of Islam's legacy. Hold out and be steadfast and patient, though you shall be wronged greatly by Yazid's agents.
You are the last of what remains of Islam's legacy. Hold out and be steadfast and patient, though you shall be wronged greatly by Yazid's agents. You shall ultimately meet the goodly end. I go now to meet what my Lord intends. She does not want to let her father leave, and so she grieves. And the others grieve. How many a bedtime story do we tell our daughters, but this is a tale of which only Allah is the author. He turns to her and says, you shall see me soon on the day of judgment in the pool of Kawthar. Know that the martyr never dies, so bid your tears goodbye and enjoy the fruits of your patience with a sigh. And when my body is eventually found lying uncovered on the ground, do not be by tears drowned. Oh my daughter, oh Sakina.
Umar ibn Sa'd saw and ordered, attack him now, while he is cornered. Cut down the son of the Prophet while his heart is broke, while he is busy speaking with his women folk.
So the soldiers of Yazid hastened upon the deed, firing arrows with a satanic speed at the tents of the women, the Prophet's own creed. And so the women cried out and screamed.
So the soldiers of Yazid hastened upon the deed, firing arrows with a satanic speed at the tents of the women, the Prophet's own creed. And so the women cried out and screamed. Husayn turned to the soldiers, his sword unsheathed. Fatima must have looked down from the heavens.
It is from her husband that would come 11, but could this truly be so? Husayn, my youngest son, alone is forced to go, to suffer the sling of tyranny and oppression's arrow.
But could this truly be so? Husayn, my youngest son, alone is forced to go, to suffer the sling of tyranny and oppression's arrow. Why has my son been left alone so? Where is Ali Akbar? Where is his son? Where is Abbas? Who could...
Why has my son been left alone so? Where is his Ali Akbar? Where is his son? Where is Abbas, who would not let this deed be done? They are slaying my Husayn under the burning sun, while he is alone and dry is his tongue. Where is Muslim? Where are the 72?
They are slaying my Husayn under the burning sun, while he is alone and dry is his tongue. Where is Muslim? Where are the 70? O daughter of the Prophet, we are ashamed to tell you what they did, and ashamed all the more that we could not be with him.
يا ليتني كنت معكم فأفوز فوزا عظيما.